Yeah, welcome everybody. I am Joshua Outer, and this is Shitlotta Outer, and we are husband and wife. We have a bunch of children in our house from hard places that we provide a family for. So everybody that you don't recognize that we're talking about is probably our kids.
Yes.
We've had over 40 kids in the last 10 years, and right now we have 8 that live in our house. And we like to do this live stream just to let people know what we're doing, where their donations are going, and all that stuff. Not right now. Not right now. Not when we're doing live stream. So, yeah, if you can't tell, I am super sick right now. And everybody has been sick in our house. When rainy season started, everybody got sick. Even you.
Yeah, I sick only a day and then it get better.
But I have not had the pleasure of resting at all. We have been super busy this week. We've been doing a ton of stuff. And my wife and I have been going non-stop.
Yeah.
And this is Banana.
Say hi.
Hi.
Banana is our oldest,
Come on.
our oldest little girl. And all the girls have,
Tung
boy, Esther. Oh, she's jump roping and it hurts my
Yeah,
knee.
bro,
It hurts my knees listening to her jump rope. Ow. But yeah, so they've all discovered jump roping, and they've been jump roping for the past 3 or 4 days, trying to see how many they can get. But yeah, so my wife and I have been super busy
Yeah.
and just been going non-stop. No, Mom, I'm not gonna get well before you get here. I'm gonna get sicker. So yeah, we've just been doing a bunch. Let me see what pictures we got. Oh, we'll just start with yesterday. So yesterday, let me make this switch up here. Yesterday, we did a food giveaway. Here's a little video of it. And this was a very unique giveaway. Oh, let's see if I can play it. These people would go in line. That's all that video was. That was a short video. Let me find a longer one. Here we go. This is a better video. So you can see there's Wynn right there. David's in the yellow, and some of the other kids, their friends, were there with them. And for the people that were too old to hold their stuff, they would carry it to their house for them. Obviously, this guy, he's a young guy, he's not too old. The line was going out that door and going really far back. There was a lot of Muslims there. Muslims, ladyboys, Buddhists, and a few Christians. And it was really, really unique because me and my kids were the only ones there who could really speak Thai. And so we were the only ones who kind of really knew what was going on and what they were saying and stuff. And, people aren't as grateful as you think they are when when you understand what they're saying. And they were demanding stuff and trying to get more and, all kinds of stuff like that. It was, so this picture is Thursday.
Yeah, at our friend church.
Yep, we went and we're loading them all up. And we had...
Actually, we helping them. This is not our stuff, It's the Salvation Army donate for the people in the slum area.
Yep, and we had 1,000 pounds of rice and then 200 bags of oil, top ramen, soy sauce, juice, just all kinds of stuff that was in there. And so the kids boxed it up or bagged it up, took it out of boxes and put it in bags and loaded it up. And then we did that. It took a long time, and we were there for a long time doing it. And then the next day, we loaded it up in the car or in my truck, and we took it all over there. All the rice went in my truck, and then we had to do 2 or 3 lops, 2 or 3 trips. That's the word. And we just had bags and bags and bags of food, and then we had eggs as well. And they would line up, and then we'd give it all to them for free. And we didn't really expect anything from them, and so it's just a lot. And a lot of these people are Akha, which is a hill tribe in Thailand. And yeah, so it was really fun. And there's me and Mark and Pendant. Pendant's right here. He's the guy right behind my head. You can see my my scar from basketball, from breaking my neck. And these guys were super nice. They closed down the whole road for us so that we could give away stuff, and it was really cool. And talking to these old ladies and these kids, it was really fun. They were surprised that I could speak Thai and wanted to talk to me. So talked to them a little bit.
That P5, she's the staff of the Salvation Army who been doing the ministry there.
Social worker.
Yeah.
And then when we started handing them out, you can see Sarah right there carrying a bag for that old guy. And then this is Jacob. He was with him too. And then none of them can speak Thai. And then that's Diane right there, and she can't speak Thai. And so I'm in there, and my job was feeding eggs to Jacob so he could give them to him, and then saying, "พระเจ้าอวยพรนะครับพระเจ้าอวยพรคุณพ่อพระเจ้าอวยพรคุณแม่พระเจ้าอวยพรคุณยาย."
What does that mean?
Just saying, "God bless you, Mom. God bless you, Grandma. God bless you, Dad." And that's how you say God bless you in Thai.
Yeah, in Thai people you call like old people like
Mom or
Dad
Grandma.
or Grandma. Even you're not their mom or their dad.
Yeah, and they would say thank you, and I would say "Mai pen lai nakap." God loves you, nakap, in Thai. So Mai pen lai is like, oh, no problem. And yeah, here's just more of that. And it was really fun though, and I think this one, you can see there's just people lined up all out there. There was about 200 people or 200 families that came and got food, and yeah, it was really nice. A lot of people tried to carry it themselves and thinking that they could do it themselves, and then like, oh well, here's more, and then they're like, I need somebody to help me. And so it was good that we had all the kids there to help them and carry it back to their houses for them and everything. There's Sky carrying for that old lady in the blue back there. And everybody had a lot of fun. And then afterwards, right before Sabbath, we went to dinner together, and it was really good. And
you have any picture?
No, I didn't take pictures of that. I should have, but I didn't. But it was really fun, and we had a blast. It's always fun to get your kids involved and doing stuff, and I really appreciate the Salvation Army because it's really hard for us to find volunteer work for Thai kids in Thailand. You know, everybody here wants you to, because mission organizations come here a lot, I guess, and so they expect you to say, oh, bring $10,000 and then you can build something, and it's like, well, we don't have $10,000 and we're just there's a family in Thailand that wants to help people, and so there's not a lot of opportunities, and
over there we got a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, a lot of the opportunities we found is through the Salvation Army because they have all kinds of stuff that we can help with.
That's my ginger tea, honey.
Yeah, I know, it's good. And then they have a bunch of kids too that are the same age as our kids, so it makes it really nice to hang out with them. And so that was yesterday, and the day before it was Friday and Thursday. And then
Wednesday, I think we're helping with
Wednesday, Youngzo, our friend who fell asleep on his motorcycle, Here's a. So the care wasn't very good, and we were getting yelled at by or just getting a bunch of attitude
with the nurse.
from the nurses at the hospital, and he was saying he didn't really feel comfortable, and so
Yeah, he feel like he not really getting better, and he want to find some way that some place that better, you know.
yeah, and when you're in a life and death situation like he is, you want to feel comfortable and like feel like you can trust the people who are taking care of you. And he didn't really feel like that, so we had to work for 2 days to get him transferred. A lot of work for this one right here.
Yes, praise God.
And I was just there hanging out and just feeling miserable because I was so sick.
Yeah.
And no, excuse me. And so here's a little video of him when they came to transfer him. This was the first thing that happened. They put him in new clothes for the new hospital, and then this happened, and it was because of them changing clothes. They left an IV open, and you can see the blood all over his back right
That was
there.
so scary. What happened?
Everybody was freaking out. Nobody knew where it came from. Everybody was like, "Oh!" And he's in pain, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Stop moving me!" Ah!
I'm so sorry. I should have laughed, but oh,
And then they find out that they left. When they changed his clothes, they left that IV that they're messing with right there open, so just closing it right there. And I was like, man, this isn't like a good this isn't like a good sign transferring hospitals, and you can't even get that right, you know, and you can't even get changing clothes right. And here's a picture of what it looked like from here's young Zoe right here, and there's 8 beds in his little part, and then you can see like right up by that number, the blue 15 in the top right hand corner behind there, there's more beds on the other side. I think there was 32 beds in this ward. It was supposed to be the female ward, but there was a bunch of men in there. I think the men, I guess that speaks to how reckless men are, I guess. And yeah, so it was, there's no privacy, there's no anything. The lady who was on the bed right across from him, she started bleeding everywhere, and they took her out of there really quick, and it was kind of crazy. We were there, and I just can't imagine, this being your only option for care. If something life-threatening happened, and in between the beds, the people who are taking care of them, they're like the lady right here, and this. I guess it wasn't this lady. This was a new lady, but.
yeah.
Even like her boyfriend right here, he set up a mat on the other side, and he would lay and sleep right there, and just wait, and just really, I know a lot of people are really for socialism and socialized medicine, but if this is what it looks like, I'm like, oh, please don't do that. Please have an option for private.
That's why you need insurance.
Yeah, and so we moved him out of the government hospital, which was really great because he only spent $200,000 or 200,000 baht, which is like $6,000, and he had 3 surgeries, 2 broken legs, broke his back twice, ruptured his stomach, collapsed his lungs, all kind of like he was on the edge of life and death, and they saved his life. So. I got to give him credit for that, but everything after that was not very nice. So we got him switched to a private hospital.
I got a picture. You have one?
Of the private hospital?
Yeah, Dad sent me one.
Airdrop it. And then here's young Zoe in the hospital. And before it had seemed like he was like kind of on vacation, and then we went in there, and nobody told him that he had collapsed lungs or anything like that. And so this is the Siripat, the private hospital, coming in and about to get him out of there. You can see the concern on my wife's face, in the left corner, and yeah, she was hands on. You'll share.
In airdrop.
Yep.
Airplane.
Right here.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You gotta look. And then, yep, that one. And then here's a picture of him
Got
at
it.
the new hospital. Let's see what it Un momento. Okay, here we go. Here's the new hospital, which is nice. Oh, that looks way better.
Yeah, it's way
That
better.
looks way better. And this is Ball.
Son.
Yeah, he's got Down syndrome, and so one of our friends,
Yeah, he has to
Pia,
go everywhere with his mom. That's
Yep.
so beautiful.
he's 20 years old. He's an awesome guy. He's
Yeah.
pretty funny. Yeah, so this is the room that he's in now. Lot different than he's paying a lot more though. So that's pretty cool. But we spent 2 days trying to get him transferred to that hospital. And oh, I just wanted to show you guys this. This was a cool picture of a spider that I found at our house. It was really cool. I never seen a spider with legs like that, with like little branches coming off his legs. And I just think that's really cool. So, that's one of the awesome things about being here in Thailand, is that you find awesome little bugs and stuff like that, and it's just really cool to see. And then we did basketball camp 2 days this week. The kids are on the worship team, and so they're playing music and practicing. You got Sarah and Sky singing, and then David and Wynn on the guitars, and so that's fun. Oh, and then the other fun thing that happened is we caught a baby bird. A baby bird flew into our
That's our
house.
dinner.
And this is why our kids don't have phones, because look at that. They're all looking in this tree. So we had this bird all day, and you see all the kids looking up in this tree. Because it was a little parakeet that we caught, a little baby parakeet, and it was in our house. They tried to get Wayne to build a cage for it, but he just got a garbage can and threw it in a garbage can and put a lid on it. And I was like, that's not gonna work, just let it go. And it couldn't really fly, so we grabbed it and we threw it up as high as we could, and it flew into this tree right up here. And it was just sitting there squeaking, and his mom would come and feed it, and then it would fly off. We don't really know what happened to it, but all the kids, they got their dinner and they went outside on the front porch and they sat up there and they were just glued to watching this little bird up there, and watching this big blackbird kept coming. They thought it was going to eat it, and then the mom would come every now and then and give them some food and then fly off. And it was like the most entertaining thing that's ever happened to them, it felt like. And they're all just eyes glued to that little bird. So it was really cool. Not really sure what happened to it, but it was really cool. How'd you feel about the bird, honey?
I feel bad for them. I don't want the kid to play with it. I want them to let the bird go, but they just trying, and I'm afraid that they're gonna die. That bird gonna die. So just let him go, Don.
Yeah, and I told them that we could keep the bird if they built a cage for it. And then Wynn just gets a garbage can, and I'm like, dude, that's not gonna cut it. You gotta build a cage.
Yeah.
Oh, did I just do that whole thing with no pictures on Facebook?
What picture?
Sorry guys, here's a quick run through of all the pictures that I did. Now, here's the spider. Here's our kids worshiping.
At our church.
Yep.
At our friend church.
Here's Young Zo in the hospital. Here's the kids looking at the baby bird. They're all looking up there and wondering what's going to happen to that bird. And then, here's Young Zo at the new hospital. And here's a picture I didn't show. This guy's shirt was hilarious to me. Everybody wears shirts, so they have no idea what they mean over here. And sorry if you don't want your kids to read that and you were looking sorry. I just thought it was really funny. And then here's the video of the blood they found on his back. You guys get a double feature. Yes, Mom, I still need my brace, and no, I'm not wearing it because I crawled out of bed to do this, and then I'm going back in bed. I don't wear it while I'm asleep anymore. So there you guys, there's your bloody double feature. But yeah. So yeah, next week, I think my mom is, today's what? Today's the 18th for us, so my mom's 10 days out. So we're getting really excited for that.
What
We've
time
had
is she gonna get here?
10 in the morning.
10 a.m.
Yeah,
Mom.
we're looking forward to your soon arrival, Mom.
10
Sorry, guys.
a.m.
And yeah, so we're looking forward to my mom coming. Ice is leaving this week to get a little break before we go back.
Only 2 days.
I think it's 3 days.
No, she's gonna leave Sunday, Monday, and come back Tuesday.
Yeah, but she's not gonna come back first thing in the morning, so it'll be like 3 days. But yeah, so we given her a break before we go back to the States. We've been working on cooking classes. So if you're in Hood River White Salmon, we're going to be at the Hood River Church on November 15th. We're going to be at Chehalis October 18th. We're going to be at Life Source in Hayden, Coeur d'Alene on the 15th or 17th, the weekend of the 15th in Coeur d'Alene. We're going to be at the South Hill Church in Spokane the 27th, 28th, and 30th, around there. That last weekend in September, we'll be there. Then the next week we have my niece's wedding, which we're super stoked about, and we got to get a present from Thailand for him. I don't know what.
Ramen.
What?
Ramen.
Yeah, probably actually. Probably give them a stash of top ramen. They love that stuff.
Okay.
And then we have 2 weeks that we still need to fill. So if anybody has a Bible study in the Pacific Northwest, we're trying to get up to Arizona too. So if anybody has anything that they're looking at or thinking about, let me know. We would love to come and share some stories. God's worked a lot of miracles in our ministry. God's worked a lot of miracles in our lives, and you guys would like to hear it and hopefully be encouraged by the work that God's done for us. If you've watched our live stream more than once, you realize how imperfect we are and how imperfect even this live stream is. Then you would probably benefit from it. And I saw a post today on something that said, "Don't wait to be perfect to do something for God, and otherwise you're never going to do anything." And we're not perfect by any means, and God is using us mightily, I would say. So that's a kind of the message that we like to give, because a lot of people, even people I talk to pretty regularly, kind of are waiting for that as well. And it's like, just go. God will use it as a process of sanctification, and so yeah. Thank you for watching. You got anything to say, honey?
I try to think about what I would do.
What are you gonna do this week?
Well, this Sunday I'm gonna cook at helping cook at French church.
Yep, cooking,
translating, and helping with youth group.
Youth group for the kids.
Yeah.
All of our. Probably why you don't see Wind and the older kids around here right now is because they're going on a Sabbath morning hike with their friends.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun for them. And then I'm too sick to do anything, so this ear won't pop.
Root.
Root.
I just
Rachel, let me see that. Let me see that.
yeah, not root.
My wife just read this and she read nothing wrong about this, because in time the name Ruth from the Bible, you say root, and so I don't know what this is about or where this is from, but it says root, and this is Ruth from the Bible, or root from the Bible. So
Yeah, I see the picture, like she picked up the rice and I think that root, but I didn't even like it.
yeah, so root, yeah, awesome. This is the wonder of Thailand. Amazing Thailand. Come and visit. Anyway, we'll leave you guys with Root. All right. See you guys. Bye bye.